Nigga, go back.
This is the best fucking song.
It is.
This is the best thing
sure they get it.
Ever brought to my attention.
You got to go back before he start talking. Let this that right. Yeah.
Where we at?
Here we go. Okay. And
Some
we
soul,
live. Turn
some
this up.
for shit, y'all.
Turn this up.
It's at the peak. This might be a bad.
Turn this motherfucking computer up, then, nigga.
Where's it at? Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Quiet ass storm here at the Good News Radio.
You are now listening to Just a Dope Ass.
Here we go.
Show.
Oh, she got a butthole. Can't nobody tell me that like you can't just be completely successful in whatever ignorant shit you want to do.
I dabble in it. You live in it.
This nigga got
you live in it
soulful. Yeah, I've been on the road this week.
No, dude, I be looking at the. For those that don't know, I have nothing to do. Let's just have to beat because this beat is amazing.
Titties, big ass.
Before we start,
titties.
Yeah, it's EJ, it's TJ, it's Verge.
Boom, boom.
Tiff is here.
Is that your sound effect?
You got to work on that. Get some new ad libs. Get some new ad libs. Get some new ad libs. That was terrible. Just say titties until you get something together.
I'm a car.
Yeah, just. He said, "That's my Lightning McQueen." Did you guys didn't like it? It's Verge, vroom, because it's a V and I'm Verge. That's what. So I did that one. No, you guys didn't like that. I'll get a new one.
Oh shit!
I'll get a new one.
Verge, that was fire. That nigga said, y'all know who it is. It's Verge.
Your boy's here. Vroom, vroom.
That nigga said Autobots. Vroom, vroom.
That's just supposed to be boom, boom. It's supposed to be vroom, vroom.
Verge Army. Vroom, vroom. Is that why you Verge Alpha? It's because you think you're a Transformer?
I was because I'm Alpha. That's why.
Got it. Okay, I didn't know if that was like a Transformer thing because you did the vroom, vroom. I was like, this nigga think he a car?
That shit.
Are you one of them niggas think you're a car?
No, that's supposed to be boom, boom.
Okay, got you.
Not boom, vroom.
I didn't know. It came out bad.
Well,
you was asleep when you did it.
Whatever.
But yeah, TJ, man, look, for those that don't know, I do nothing for that Just a Dope Ass Podcast Instagram anymore. That is all TJ's smut and TJ's randomness. TJ's. I literally have let him have that Instagram. Yeah. If you are looking for me, you can find me at Don't Look For Me on Instagram. Again, my Instagram is at Don't Look For Me. If you need me, don't go to the Just a Dope Ass Podcast Instagram. Just go to at Don't Look For Me. And that's where you'll find me at. You can shoot me a DM. I send DMs back on the 33rd of every month. So that's when I respond.
So,
for real?
Yeah. Every month on the 33rd, I respond to all the DMs in my inbox. So again, Instagram at
I'll never get a reply.
Don't Look For Me.
Amazing.
That's basically it. But that new smut is all TJ's, man. Because them Me Too people gonna come get you. Them Me Too motherfuckers gonna get
Probably.
you, bro.
The funny thing is like I get like messages about, oh my god, that was funny. I'm like, you really have to remind me because as soon as I drop it, I leave it and I don't pay attention no more.
I'd be like, oh gosh, like TJ's fucking up all kind of endorsement dollars. I'm like, I can't do anything with this show anymore. Like I have to start a second show because this show is not going to go anywhere anymore. I've realized like TJ taking control, and I'm just like, this shit is not going anywhere anymore. So let me just start another show eventually.
Just take me.
Yeah, this shit is not going anywhere else. Oh no, I'm not trying to change. That's why I don't hit you up about it no more.
Not your fucking fans, man. Y'all gonna love all this.
That's why
I like it.
I used to hit TJ. I'm like, bro, we can't do this, and I can't brand this. I can't market this. There's nothing I can do about this.
I'm who y'all are. In our private conversations.
Now I realize that it's just like we gonna have to find another way to make our money.
I mean,
honestly, when you look at this shit, just scroll. This shit is wild. That's funny as fuck.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, it was wild last week when Eric came in and you snapped. My favorite.
You are a fan.
My favorite moment. Bravo. I was like, this is perfect. I love it. Pussy. I was like, oh shit. Faggot. Oh, this nigga tripping. He tripping. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about.
You but, shit. Want to play back?
That's not me. I don't care. Ray J voice. I don't care.
Dog.
Ray J voice, nigga. I don't care.
And nigga said, it's unbreakable.
It's unbreakable.
It's unbreakable.
You can't break it.
Crack.
I don't care. That's it, nigga. That's how I feel about everything.
I stand on that shit, yo.
It's
like,
December, my niggas. Everything is above me this month. Everything
Jane
is
never
above
took
me.
it.
I don't care. All that shit. All the little sayings that niggas got that niggas been using all year. I'm using them all month.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, so it's above me, my nigga.
Yeah, I haven't
Hey,
gotten
the ill
to,
shit. TJ called me right after the show, right, and was like, "Hey, oh boy, want your number to call you so y'all could talk." I was like, "I'm getting chicken and I got a date after this. I'm not doing this right now. Just not. I was at Honey Kettle getting chicken and I was going to the movies. I wasn't doing that
So
at
you
that
wanted to
moment.
say his bad, my bad?
Nah, it was more of like it was just to have what needed to be. I nigga wanted to have the conversation. Like, yeah, it was just, it was real nigga shit. But
Shit needs to be.
yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. I was like, I'll extend the thing, but I was
wouldn't
like,
even I don't even want your number.
well,
It's
yeah.
already done. It's done.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if niggas feel how they feel, like, it is what it
Fuck
is.
it. You should have been said something. Too late.
Yeah, my nigga. That's just it. That's just, it just stand like that. But it's above me now.
You see me having a little fizz?
What else?
What else happened
like,
to
what
him?
else, nigga?
Ah, shit. Old girl got a new dude.
Who?
April.
No.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Prove it.
Shit. Who I see?
Prove it.
God damn.
No. Prove it.
Wow.
Nope.
Give me time. Damn.
Hell no.
I
Nigga
swear to
did
God.
not blow the
I swear to
bag for
God.
some pussy that dipped.
Yeah.
That's
she was with a
amazing.
whole nother dude. Who the
That ain't true. That's a movie or some shit. They
It's a
just
damn,
trolling.
It's a damn rapper.
But
Another
Damn,
goddamn rapper.
fizzle popped and fizzled out. That's crazy.
nah, it's just
You a dumbass.
it's,
I mean, I don't-
2019 has just been too rough for him. He need 2020 to get here yesterday.
I don't know what he gonna do. He did it to himself.
I mean,
I don't feel bad for none of y'all.
man, Fizz.
Oh, there we go.
Bro, this is not a new nigga.
That's
Look, you gotta click on it. Click on it.
that nigga got to click on it. This is I don't know.
And the nigga talking shit.
Who?
The other rap nigga. Keep your bitch on the leash. Like, that's his girl.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm running out of jokes. I don't know. I just
It's not a
yeah,
joke
it
no more,
just-
my nigga. Like
it's
some shit
whack.
is just like you got to be real and like real nigga moment. As Ray Holbrook used to say, "Wait, stop, real nigga time, real nigga moment."
for Fizz.
No, just for that whole that's a real nigga moment. Stop. Like let this be a lesson to niggas. Like let this be a lesson to
Niggas
niggas.
should have knew that.
No,
What to be a lesson?
bro, what you mean? That's the old.
Money
First off,
come
Fizz did.
right?
We ain't gonna act like we never heard of this situation happening. Like, number one, it's the most common thing that usually happens when a nigga go to jail or die. Once you delegate his bills, who gonna fuck his bitch the best?
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fact.
Did Omarion go to jail or die?
No, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
I'm just understand something. Omarion just was walking around. This is one of those really seldom occasions where a nigga just like, yo, this nigga just, I'm just gonna do this. Like, I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, like I just look at Fizz like nigga, you just wanted to off yourself, so congratulations. Like I don't feel
I don't
bad
think
for
nigga
you.
want the
What?
office self.
He
I mean,
want-
as a nigga
want to
homeboy.
marry her and have kids with her.
No, sometimes as your homie, niggas be like, all right,
Go ahead.
I'm logged in. I want this. I'm
Yeah.
teach me some shit.
I've had a situation like this.
Oh shit.
So, but it wasn't that serious. It
Are you
wasn't
Fizz?
this. No. I was
Okay.
O. I was
Okay.
O. But the joint was just a joint. Like it's just a joint.
Okay.
But it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't what this is. But the homie basically like took it and went and like was trying to make a life with her.
Okay, you want
But
to
his whole thing was just like, you didn't seem like you cared about her. You always said that it was just whatever, like, and I really was fucking with her, and like, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those. Like the homie like explained it like, you ain't never gave a fuck about it, and I was really trying to wife her. And I'm just like, but you just did, yeah, whatever. Okay, I guess everybody deserve to be.
I mean, I think that dynamic is I mean, I get it, but if
You
you
have to
like you
explain
said,
that,
if she was
though.
just a joint, then that's different. But if it was somebody like you had kids with and shit, I'd go away.
I'm just
I don't
explaining the
want you to-
rationale
yeah,
of the
I
nigga. Like the nigga, that be the rationale of the niggas. It's not that you got kids and all that with him. It's just that you not treating that person right.
So I'm gonna do it better. Oh, he was talking shit about you the whole time. Then.
No, I don't think a nigga was. Yeah, he probably was. You definitely was. Yeah. Not even that. Let's just like, what? That's crazy. Yeah, you know that's him though. That's old. Like it's just that shit. The same shit niggas be doing. Like,
Fucked up.
yeah, it's just that the same shit you do with a nigga. Everybody do it. Let me tell you something. Game is ran the same by every nigga. all niggas do the same shit because people just have the same tendencies. Tired people do the same shit. You vent to the same people and you do the same shit. This just so happen to be a nigga that you know. That's it. But you still got the same. What? That's crazy. That nigga did you like that? You deserve better than that. All that bullshit that niggas tell everybody. And what? She did that? Or you need to do a real woman. You need your woman that's going to make sure. Like the same shit that everybody has been told and told people is the same shit that nigga told her. He ain't telling nothing special about O. Like the nigga ain't say he did the same. The script. The nigga pulled out. He was like, hold on, wait. What page? Oh, page 48. Okay. Damn, that's crazy. You deserve so much better than that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not just
like that's all the nigga did.
Like he really from the script. Yeah. That's crazy. Nah, I mean, I guess so. But like,
I wouldn't deny the.
But at the end of the day, niggas don't think that it's that. Like,
I don't want to meet the homies girls, ever.
Bro.
I don't want to meet them.
Nah, it's just not. You just don't have no.
I don't.
What you mean?
Nah.
Just have more self control than that.
You said don't meet them.
I don't want to.
You don't have more self control than not meet the homie girl?
No, I do, but it's
that
like
nigga said, "God damn, that bitch bad." Fuck,
know,
bro.
Because you got a responsibility.
This shit is a rap.
Nah, I wouldn't even like. But it's more like, okay, the homie might be boring, right? Like he could be a boring dude, and I might just be more exciting or funny. She gonna look at that like, oh, this is something new.
But you
like,
a boring. But I don't want you. But I don't want you though, because you a boring bitch. Because if you was entertained by this boring ass nigga, and this nigga was, everybody knows better when they see it. But like you couldn't. You get what I'm saying? Like you didn't recognize it. Like bitch, go be over there. We not the same caliber of person.
Okay,
that's just it. Like a lot of the homies girls, like with all due respect, me and the homie are different type niggas. So it's like, yeah, you like this, but you wouldn't be able to deal with me if that's the type of nigga that you feel like you want to do anything with. You can't. I'm good.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, that's new. Right
Everybody always wants something nice, nigga. Everybody want a Bentley, but everybody can't afford to work and take care of a Bentley, nigga. So shorty can look at you all she want to be like, damn, Verge, what's up? But you just got to look at her and be like, yo, you not even, we just different. No disrespect.
Oh, shit, you fucking.
I'm feeling that
you
shit.
Put it on my mind right there. Goddamn it, I ain't even
shit. Bitch, I'm really different.
Like shout out to all the homies and all the bros. Like, now I'm not knocking nobody, but like I'm me. Like, bitch, I'm EJ.
I mean, the homies, but like,
bitch, yeah, I'm me.
You know me. I'm gonna say how good I am at things, you know. But yeah, the homies.
This nigga Verge like I run faster than the homies. I be like, it ain't all that. I'm just me, bro. We just different. Like me and the homies is different. And so if you fucking with the homeboy, that's cool. You gotta go fuck with the homie.
No, that's funny because the homie told me that one time.
What?
Because we was talking. I was like, yeah, this and that. Not everybody think like you. I think different. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like, you supposed to think different. Like, but we got into it, though. I ain't seen that nigga since.
Because y'all had a difference of opinion.
Shit, bro. That's young nigga shit. You all right?
Nah. He started, like, pissing me off. I'm like, bro, I think you jealous of me because I'm harder than you.
Because I'm harder than you.
And now I need you to get out the car. I'm saying I kicked you out the car. And it wasn't even my car. It was the other homie car. What? Got him the fuck out of there. I was like, man, whatever.
Jesus.
Yeah, why not? Like, I'm tired.
Because you tripping, nigga. That's
I was tired. He was right there. I'm looking at him like, wow. He's really on one.
You gotta get out the car.
That nigga say, you tripping, bro. Get out the car.
The life of Verge.
Yeah.
This nigga's wild.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, my nigga, I don't know. But yeah, I can only explain to you the same way a nigga who did the Fizz shit to me explain the rationale. He was just like, yo, shorty was bad. She deserved to be wiped. You wasn't trying to wipe her. You, when we talk about it, you don't even really be talking like, huh?
Was that your source of income?
No, I don't. No, I wasn't his source of income. No, I don't know. No, but it's still like, it's still friendship at the end of the day. First off, this nigga Fizz, Omarion been the source of Fizz income for like 6 months. Before that, Fizz was selling weed with J Bug and shit. Like, the fuck, yo. So they was making plates in the IE and shit. Like, I don't know what these niggas is doing, but
God damn.
I don't think that was a new good job. I think it was a one-time jug and niggas got carried away with it. I think it was a one. No, I don't
you
think
they was going to do it again?
No, I think this was the plan all along. I think O needed a way to kick it back up because it's the same. If niggas have not realized, this is the exact same format that the Scream Tour took. Mm-hmm. The Scream Tour started off with B2K, and then when Omarion went solo, he went with Bow Wow on the Scream Tour.
I see that.
This is the same fucking format. You niggas he just reopened it up for him to be able to do this.
I didn't know
I can see that from a Mario perspective. I just don't understand like where this benefits Fizz.
With them on it, that was the first flyer that was put out. Then the new flyer came out without them post
Yeah.
Ray J voice. I don't care. So what that mean? I still feel like wasn't none of this shit going. My nigga no.
I feel like he would have let them all if he never not one.
I feel like this was the setup from jump. I felt like seen this coming. Seen shit coming. Like, all right, this what this nigga gonna do. Let me do this. Let me feed this nigga, and then maybe he'll come to his senses. And
Stop.
Yeah, but like from the O perspective, that makes sense.
This nigga like he a dog.
From Fizz, I just don't understand that. That's all I'm saying. Like that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is by the time all this shit hit the fan, I think the first Millennium Tour was already rolling. Mm-hmm. But I think before that tour even took off and them niggas went on road, I think Omarion had it made up in his head like part 2 ain't finna have these niggas.
Probably so. Yeah, actually, halfway through.
I think Omarion, my nigga. First off, let me tell you something. Whether I would like to admit it or not, the day she cheats on me, I'm gonna know. That's just it.
Yeah, she gonna act different.
So whether or not what Fizz is telling you, no matter what Fizz is telling you, like you know your chick.
Yeah.
So you know what she doing when she getting new dick and doing.
Oh yeah.
So I don't have to even look at this nigga. If I know this the nigga you kicking it with and you got the new dick attitude.
Dick attitude? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know when a bitch got the new dick attitude. Like all of a sudden now she got 3 new jobs. She got a down payment for a house. Yeah, she got all her shit just all the bitch. Like whoa, bitch.
You walking in the house happy as hell. You ain't
like whoa.
Why you so happy? I ain't did nothing yet for you in a while. You happy?
You like what you want for dinner? She be like I ate already, bitch.
What? What you happy about?
You didn't bring me nothing. At least bring me something you gonna cheat. Shit.
That's when you know, nigga, bitch, you hit a bitch, what you want to eat? She be like, I ate already. Bitch, what?
At this point, we just roommates.
Yeah.
Bring me some food back at least. So
a doomed fate, living with who you soon mate. Ex-life partners trying to coexist as roommates. Y'all niggas don't even understand these bars. That just went over your head.
Oh, yeah, different on my head. You see my face? I was like, what the? That's hard.
Yeah. You ain't even, that's how I know you ain't loved hard enough. You ain't even had your heart broken enough to put on no Joe Button.
I mean, that kind of like, maybe a little bit. Like, I had a little crack. It was a little dent.
Bro,
it was something.
That line will mean so much more to you after you go through that struggle.
That nigga said it buffered out. I buffered out.
Nigga. But yeah, bro, that just be it. To me, that be the like, that was it. I think knew from jump that they was already fucking around. Yeah, and I think it was before. I think he had to go through the whole tour looking at this nigga. And looking at like, damn, bro. All right, bet. I got you.
In a nutshell, it just sound like Fizz stupid as fuck.
And I think a nigga might even put the flyer out. Like, let niggas put the whole flyer out. Let the whole joint go and live and do all that because he knew he was finna hit niggas with the AI crossover. Damn. He put that motherfucker way out there like this and was like, whoof. And nigga Fizz went way over there and brought that bitch back.
Damn, I feel bad. Fucked up.
That's just how I would have did it, though. That's all I'm saying. That's the only way I could see a nigga having that level of calm is that you already knew that you had your play in the works already. You knew your play was set up. That's the only way I could see a nigga. Omarion was out playing with monkeys and shit. He was on vacationing. Nigga, only way I'm doing that shit when I know the homie just jumped.
But then he dumped her anyway, so it really didn't matter. Really.
What?
What?
Do that mean?
I mean, he dumped her. Obviously, he stopped caring.
Not one nigga, but two.
I mean, but like he probably cared about the kids, but like he clearly didn't like care about her.
Who?
Because that was such a smooth.
He just probably didn't like him fucking with his girl, baby mama. Disrespectful. It's like, okay.
Off rip, bro. First off, that's just disloyal. It's too many women in the world. For that, you ain't try to fuck her sister. You just have to fuck her.
Baby mama.
Like, bro, really?
Motherfucker liked her.
Like, really?
No.
That much liking in the world, my nigga.
I mean, shit.
I ain't that much liking in the world.
So he feels something between this little.
I'm not fucking my bro homegirls. I don't even fuck my old bitches homegirls. Like, I wouldn't even, like, what?
I don't want to see you. You with him. So I automatically know I ain't supposed to be with you. Because I'm supposed to be with something great.
Yo, first off, and then on top of that, like, if you just, I don't be having good enough.
Wait, no. He's like, you gonna say some bullshit.
And then I don't be having good enough
sound bites for verse.
I don't be having good enough rapport with the homies. Yeah, you got to. You gotta wait. It's going. I don't have good enough rapport with the homies girls off rip to like kind of kick it with you after you gone.
Yeah.
Like I've had like maybe one or two of the homies girls that like, and it's not because it's a family tie after that. Like they got kids by the homies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you see him. What's up?
Yeah.
Good. She good. Yeah. You look out for him. How if the homie was like, that is something different. Like, shout out to my nigga Sway and certain, like, I see his nigga kids, mom and shit. Yo, you good? All right. Have a good one. See his daughter, yo, you all right? Need anything? You cool? All right. Need something, I'm over here, or I'm whatever.
Out the picture, out the
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that type shit. But I think I don't have enough rapport that, like, I don't even hug the homie girls. Like, when I see them, I straight up dap them up like they niggas. Just, yo, what up?
I don't even do that.
Just dap them. There you go. So.
Birds be walking in. What's up, bitch?
Yeah. You good, my nigga?
Yeah, what up?
Nigga straight.
God.
But yeah, I think that's a thing though. Sometimes the homies just be like, nigga, if that was, like, you know, nigga, that my bitch, nigga. For every bad bitch, it's a nigga tired of fucking her, bro. For every bad bitch in this world, it's a nigga tired of fucking her.
There was some meme I put up about that.
Just like that, nigga. Just like that. You think the bitch that you curving don't got mad niggas in her DMs trying to?
Of course.
All right, nigga.
I don't care that much. I'm not a person that really be caring that much.
It's because you ain't had nothing that you did
right
care about. Exactly.
Yeah,
I have like.
I can't wait for Verge to somebody who like really means something.
Oh no, I'm dreading the day.
Nah.
I'm dreading the day, boy. When Verge running to her, oh man, that shit going, boy.
Nah.
Oh man, this thing gonna be on suicide.
I'm gonna run to her. She gonna fuck me up. Never.
Verge gonna be fucked up. Like
play Usher and shit.
Nah, nigga, we gonna be in here talking about something.
Don't he sound like old boy?
No, look, we gonna be in here. It's gonna be like, yo, man, did you watch the game? And Verge gonna admit, so as a bitch ever, like, when you, okay, cause no, fuck it, fuck it. Cause bitches ain't shit. Verge, we was talking about cartoons. Nigga, what's wrong with you?
I don't think I'm gonna like.
All right.
I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen. It can't happen, but
it's okay because this is recorded and permanent. So I'm gonna run this bitch right back.
This is gonna come out of nowhere all the time. Hey man, what time is it? 4. It's 4. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, huh? 4.
I ain't gonna let
nobody do what I gotta do. Just
like,
wait, what? What happened?
My guard is
Nothing.
up at all times of the day. Like, you're not just about to crack me like wide open and just run through my heart. Nah, hell no.
It's a bitch. Come.
You know what? Hey,
she gonna come with like
I'm the Great Wall of
Thor's hammer and rock your shit.
I'm a what?
Hey,
man, listen.
Hey, look.
All right.
Bird shit go. You know what it's gonna sound like? It's gonna sound like Ray J and Speedy talking about the glasses. Bird's gonna be talking about his feelings. She gonna be like, they can't break. They can't break. That bitch gonna be like, I could break them. She be like, they can't break. They're unbreakable. They're unbreakable. And then that bitch gonna break them. And Bird's gonna
I
be
don't
like,
care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I mean, I don't care. But it's not going. Come on. Me? Nah.
Why you so special, nigga?
I'm like, there's a whole thing I want to talk
about. Fuck this.
There's things I'm thinking about talking about, but I'm dead serious. I'm here now. What the fuck is it?
Because this is the same thing I used to ask.
What is pumping?
Same thing I used to ask to a boy.
What is pumping? What is pumping in that brown jacket?
What did he give you that he didn't give 99.9999999% of the men in the world?
I'm not saying I'm
nigga,
special.
Tarzan had a girlfriend. What the fuck is you talking about?
I'm not saying
Tarzan was half monkey, nigga. He was raised by gorillas, and that nigga still managed to fall in love.
I want the answer. I don't have shit.
I'm not saying I'm special. I'm just saying like, I just.
If you can't love, nigga, then that's a deficiency. You are deformed. You are a retard.
Nah, it's more like, okay. Nah, I
just haven't met nobody, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I haven't met
You just
nobody.
haven't met her yet.
But if I fall in love with somebody, I'm really gonna be in love with that person.
But that don't mean she gonna love you.
And then that ain't gonna happen then, because I want you to. First of all,
That's not how that work, bro.
How you gonna tell me?
You love shit that is bad for you. You love shit. You love cheeseburgers. Them shits make you fat.
Wait. Are you saying that the only way? Wait,
like
you're saying the only way you would love somebody is if they love you back?
Nah, the only way I'm gonna love somebody. Well, honestly, I love me so much, so I don't really.
I don't know what that means.
I just love me, so
Yeah,
I love me first.
You're
then
not
I'ma
the
love
first
you
vein,
next.
like,
Yeah,
bro.
but
You're
that-
not the first
that
vein
doesn't mean
nigga.
I'm a narcissist.
That doesn't mean that
That's
you're
fine.
I'm a narcissist. Let's just be,
Okay.
yeah, let's just keep it 100. I know it ain't good.
So are you now claiming that because you're a narcissist, you're incapable of loving?
Let me tell you something, bro.
else.
Let me tell you
Most
something.
narcissists are.
Hey, he's not. You want me to tell you why? Because people that are shit don't say that. They don't do that. That's a deflection. People who are not something.
So you think I'm deflecting?
Yeah.
People who let me explain it to you. Let me just.
All right.
People who are something, they're not accepting that title
The fuck? Why not?
because nobody's people. R. Kelly's not like, I'm a pedophile. It's okay. Like, it's cool. Why y'all tripping? I just like to fuck kids. Nobody is.
But that's
bro,
like really
nobody.
bad.
Still.
You don't think being a narcissist is really bad? Okay.
I don't.
Let me tell you, bro. It is, and you're not.
I mean, it is, but like
it is, and you're not.
Okay.
I can tell you what you're doing because I've done it.
Yeah.
You
doing it.
acknowledge.
That's why I'm just-
No. You acknowledge how powerful love is, and it scares you.
Nah, hell
Yes.
nah.
You acknowledge that like
love.
somebody
I've been
can
around love.
have that much power over you. Like fuck him, that shit can never happen to me.
Nah,
and if you say that hard enough, like a bitch will be like way far away. And like she'll never come and hurt me because fuck that bitch. Nigga, I don't fuck love, nigga. I'm that nigga.
Together forever, so they've been in love forever. I seen it. I like it. It look good. It look fun. It looks enjoyable. It do. It really do. Now what I'm saying is I'm motherfucking Lil Verge. I'm a goddamn rock star.
Nigga, I
I'm a goddamn
cannot
rock star.
wait.
I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be rich.
I can't
Tommy
wait.
Lee married Pam Anderson, motherfucker.
He a
Rock,
dickhead.
the biggest rock stars in the world still
cannot
get
wait.
married and find love. What are you talking
I'm
about?
love. I love everything. I love
Marilyn
everything.
Manson has a wife.
Oh, come on, man.
I
You
can't wait.
come
It's gonna be like, hey,
Elton John
No,
has
no,
a
no.
husband, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Nope. Here we
The
go.
biggest rock stars in the world
You
find
see,
love.
you see your favorite. Actually, you see your favorite hip hop artist every day on whatever room, shade room, light room, just cussing somebody out because of love. Like these niggas got access to all the pussy
Uzi
in
is
the
one
world.
of the biggest niggas in the world, and he sit here all the time talking about how his heart is broke.
Verge gonna be like this. It's gonna be like, hey man, what time? I might not make it to the show because whatever. We're gonna be like, damn, Verge really out here, doing work. And we're gonna go out here. We gonna go eat. It's gonna be Verge somewhere feeding the bitch peach cobbler and shit. Thought you didn't have.
Verge
nothing
gonna
to
be giving away 97 tickets to the live show because her whole family want to come.
96 tickets.
Nigga gonna be like, nah, the bitch got an after school program. Look, I just need 96 tickets.
No cash.
96, nigga.
No cash.
Nah, man, you know.
That bitch gonna pay you in pussy and compliments,
We
and you gonna be
gonna
perfectly
see.
happy accepting that form
we
of
gonna
payment.
see.
Nah, man,
We
because
gonna see.
When it happened, I'm gonna play this at your wedding.
I'm gonna play
When you crying, and you like, I just can't live without you. My life became so much better when I met you. and all
Ugly
that.
crying.
Ugly
like,
crying.
She didn't even made it down the aisle yet. Like, she midway, you just up there fucking
With
losing
these,
it.
like crying with these,
Fucking weeping.
like when you cry, like you gonna cry like that, and I'm gonna be right there behind you, tapping you on your shoulder, like your dumb ass.
I got. Okay, maybe. I give y'all maybe. I ain't like.
Alright. Ain't no. It happens to everybody, bro. It happens to everybody.
All my life when he was like, la, that's gonna be, you gonna lose it right then. Just gonna fuck, la, and you gonna fucking hit the flow, nigga. I pray for someone.
I just don't see myself like.
Boy,
I don't know. I see myself being with somebody, but I don't see myself.
right when he hit the
like,
high. They gonna have to cart this nigga off. He gonna get
I don't
married.
see
They gonna be
myself-
pulling
Hey,
this
look,
nigga. Pick him
That
up.
is the
They
epitome
gonna
of
pick him
love.
up.
When a nigga just,
I don't
look,
see
let me tell you
myself,
something.
Like, crying.
That Casey and JoJo, yeah, like when a nigga do that, that's when love is in your soul
They
and
gonna-
it's bursting
bruh.
out of you and you
They
can't.
gonna scrape this nigga Verge
Yeah.
off the flow.
Yeah, that's when a nigga love you so much that he can't get it out in words. He just gotta, it's the love. I gotta get it out. Like just
They gonna pause the wedding, bro.
that's the
Like,
shit that made oh. Like that's how much a nigga loves somebody. You just making sounds.
Boy, I can't wait.
Yeah.
All right.
Bird's gonna pass out and collapse. He gonna be looking like Michael Jordan after that 4th championship. He gonna be on the ground
I
crying.
mean,
And Verge, and look, and Verge not even gonna hold, like, you know how he held the trophy? Verge not even gonna hold her booty. He gonna hold her hand and shit, like in
Nah,
her wrist.
It's gonna be an
And
ankle.
just, like,
It's gonna be an ankle.
It's gonna just, he gonna just softly kiss it. Just like it's
shit.
gonna be beautiful.
She gonna be dragging this nigga. Man, look,
Stupid.
I'm telling you,
You know what?
get your ass up, Verge.
This
That
gonna
tux
be-
is white.
This gonna be Verge. Verge gonna hit you. Verge gonna hit niggas with the motherfucking Morris Chestnut. You're my queen. You're my earth. And it's gonna be that solemn tear.
I mean, I hope I do get married. I do.
let me
I
tell you
personally
something.
want to throw the wedding myself. 'Cause I do
You gonna
want
be a
this shit-
suck ass nigga when you
I
get
do
married
want
too.
this shit to be big.
Now you
like,
wanna play? You wanna throw it yourself?
Oh man, it's not about what I'm about to. What you mean?
You gonna be a
Your
sucker,
all
bro.
eyes on me.
You gonna be a sucker.
Oh, we gonna see.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We gonna see.
I'm telling you.
Man.
You gonna be the most happy wife, happy life Verge gonna have on them knee high shorts.
I can't
You
wait
know
to-
niggas
yeah,
wear them
no.
khaki shorts that be above their knee. You gonna be outside with a barbecue
Man,
pit.
nah,
hey,
bro. That's what I know.
hey,
I can't-
Lawrence.
I can't wait.
Hey, come on, bring the
Nah.
kids.
I can't
Bring-
wait to
that's
see
gonna be-
Verge on one of those like black couple pages and he doing her hair and shit.
No.
And like, you know,
Hell nah.
yeah.
Hell
Oh,
nah.
it's gonna be
Nah, I ain't
beautiful.
gonna go that. Nah, it can never go that far. Never. Her hair, no. She can brush my hair though. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm a goddamn rock star. I'm not supposed to be sitting here just be like, oh, maybe I'm gonna get married. I ain't gonna get married. I'm gonna have a big ass wedding. We have fucking giraffes in the back and shit. Shit gonna be lit. Y'all all invited. Trust me. Like, it's gonna be wow. Like, this shit.
I love when
fucking
niggas.
moment.
Hey, first
Like,
up, fuck
goddamn
that.
moment.
Fuck this. I love when niggas do shit like that. Was the most nigga statement ever. I love when niggas just do shit. I'm gonna have a big ass. Y'all come. Everybody invited. It's gonna be.
Everybody, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great day. I'm with white. She gonna have white. Nah, she might have to wear black. I'm wearing white.
What?
Yeah. It's my day.
Virg, you
All
better
about
get
me.
you some smoke gray. All the bullshit you done did in these streets, you better not wear no white. Need to get you some light black.
Light black?
God damn.
A real light shade of black.
I'm just saying, like, can't be all about her.
I
Me
mean,
too.
I-
I'm about to pay. Shit, what? This shit gonna
I
be
agree
lit.
that the day is about the tea, but the main theme is here that Verge gonna be out here washed, and I
That's
cannot wait.
Verge gonna be washed early too. Verge got 2 summers left. Verge got 2 summers left,
Yeah,
nigga.
right.
Mark my words. Verge got 2 summers left.
Ooh.
Telling you, Verge got 2 summers left.
It's like a fucking countdown.
Got 2 summers, nigga.
1, 2, yeah.
It be them niggas that be thinking they gonna play the game forever.
I
Blow
don't
it.
think I'm playing the game forever. I
Nigga
just
be running a
think
pickup
that,
game,
like,
just blow his
I'm
ACL
not-
out. It's done.
I don't think I'm just gonna be sitting up here boo-hooing.
Ain't no boo-hooing. Sometimes life is good. You see me boo-hooing?
Nah. That's how I'm gonna be boo-hooing. So I'm saying, like, nah.
No, I'm saying you gonna be, because your attitude is so this. You don't want to compromise on shit. So when you don't want to compromise on shit, you end up boo-hooing. When you eventually realize her worth and be like, all right, she worth this. I can do this.
Yeah, if she
You
worth that,
don't end up boo-hooing.
Yeah, if she worth that, yeah. If she not, then you know.
Yeah, and if she don't realize that about you, you make sure she boo-hoo. But if you don't do it, then you gonna be fucked. Just gonna tell you.
Hilarious.
I do. I'm listening.
You gonna be around here singing in the rain.
Like
you
Usher.
don't want to end up you just old trying to figure it out. Be like Billy D.
I'm not gonna be like no Chris Brown.
Look,
or nothing.
look.
That's the funniest shit.
All week I've been laughing because I'm like, I'm finna go on this show and TJ is gonna be distraught that Billy D. Williams is also Billie Jean King.
Nah, he came out and said he wasn't,
No,
which
he
to
not.
me,
No.
which to me is the fun. I don't care either way. I think
Billy
this is,
Billy D. grandson called him and was like, "Granddad, you take dick?"
I in my mind
like, what
that
are
was
you
the
talking
funniest
about?
part of all this. That Billy, what the fuck ain't fluid? This guy, it's Lando, nigga. First and foremost, I didn't got pussy all across the galaxy.
First off, Billy D. come from that time where Marlon Brando and Richard Pryor and all them was fucking. Billy D. is a bottom. Just want to let y'all niggas
Honestly,
know.
the way
All
the
that
way
slick back
story
hair,
go,
that nigga ain't never had no beard. Let me tell y'all something. Billy D. is Holiday Heart, my nigga.
That's hilarious.
Billy D. is Holiday Heart. That's that movie. Holiday Heart is based on Billy D. life. I'm starting the rumor now.
That's not bad. That's not a bad. Hey, look.
That's all I'm saying.
I know, like, I'm not like Billy D be on his fucking Instagram page doing 10-pound push-ups. I think I could take it. I don't think he'll beat us up.
Ooh. I'll just catch Billy D on the day that he her, and I'll fight that nigga on that day. Like,
So
when that nigga
Hold
say
up, so
him
what-
and her, I'll catch the nigga on the day that he
so what
her.
you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say shit. He said it.
I didn't.
Billy D said that he
I
feels
like
like
the
a him
fear-
and a her sometimes.
The fear in Verge's face. What you mean? What
Nah,
happened?
because when you say him and
What
her,
you mean? He said he what?
I'm like,
Billy D. Williams said he got a his
He's a
and a
both.
her. Yeah, he said he
He
He said
has
he's
a-
gender. Yeah, he said he's gender
so
fluid.
one day you feel like he's a girl, one day you feel like he's
I don't
a
know
guy.
what forces within him.
The
But,
countdown to some
Damn.
wild shit. The
Oh,
verse.
so-
Here we go.
Nah, he probably what is that shit called when you in the head?
Did you just
I
say
don't
he
know what that
bipolar
means.
schizophrenic?
Yeah,
He said he had
nigga.
a split personality.
Verse
disorder.
said when he in the head.
Yeah, motherfucker gone, motherfucker done. Like that's all. You don't know what the hell you are.
That nigga said, nah, he got dementia.
Yeah, he probably alien too. He probably all that shit. Every
First
day.
off, Billy D was off them code 45s and he fucked around and said too much. That's all that it was. That code 45 get you loose.
God damn.
Now you niggas gonna stop drinking that shit now. Y'all realize that's that gender fluid.
Him and her, every fucking night.
Oh shit.
This really, I love bringing up
Oh,
this
boy, the
topic
Comic-Con
solely
this
for the
year.
fact that Verge mind just continues
Verge
to run.
don't know what to do.
Nah,
He
you know
just
what,
like, bruh.
it's crazy because
Here
like
we go.
it's- I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
that.
you are.
I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, you
that,
are.
'cause I'm gonna start saying some wild shit. Nah, I'm not.
Verge don't know what to do.
not.
Nah, I think they misquoted him. I think that
They already did the article, but I don't know if he means it or not. Like because he was saying some shit like, I was talking about Carl Jung with the divine feminine and feminine energy and male energy, and I was just like, all right,
I
whatever.
mean, if you talking about that, it's different.
But is he talking about that?
I don't know.
I think it was some happen Like I said, Billy D came up. Niggas used to go to the pool hall and shit. Them niggas hit that rotary phone. What the fuck is this shit you up here talking about, Billy? And he was just like, I'm sorry. I don't know. Billy might be gay as fuck. Or fluid as fuck. Or whatever the fuck. Fluid's running. I don't know. But
let me tell you something, bro. Anytime I go back and historically listen to, you want me to tell you why we don't know gay shit from the past?
Because niggas didn't talk about it.
No, it's not that.
They didn't write
But
about
you know why they didn't talk about it?
Because they fucking would kill you for it.
No, because it wasn't a big deal. They want us to think that back in the day they would have killed you for shit. But let me tell you something. I listen to old historicals. You know, I listen to old shit all the time. You know, I like to dig through shit.
How old we talking? Like Roman type
Okay,
time?
not even
like,
Romans. Like, okay, so
Well, that
icebergs.
100% wasn't even like it wasn't even a thing back then. They was fucking.
So
Killing each other's fucking and then going to your
earlier
wife
this
and
year,
coming home with fucking
a couple months ago, I read Pimp by Iceberg Slim.
Mm-hmm.
Iceberg Slim openly admits to having like 3-4 just gay prostitutes. Like he was like, no, I had little feminine boys and shit that would work for me.
Oh shit!
Like pimps.
Richard Pryor said that shit in his own fucking.
Like pimps in the day cater to niggas. They would
Roast,
keep.
my bad.
Yeah, they would keep that shit on. Yeah, he talked about Paul Mooney. He
he was like Paul Mooney was in when I fucked my first.
Yeah.
Transgender?
Yeah, he said I fucked my first tranny.
That. He said that shit like just in the middle of his set.
Yeah.
Like,
Bold motherfucker.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Back in the day, to be.
I mean, I don't know.
Eddie Murphy got caught in the car with a transgender. He had a car accident. It was a transgender in the car with him.
Oh damn! Now, why all the black motherfuckers getting caught?
It's everybody.
But the niggas really getting caught.
I
don't know. Man.
maybe not. I just don't focus on white people enough to know. So how about that? I focus on black celebrities. I don't focus on white celebrities enough to know they're dirty.
We gotta focus on them because they're always in the damn news. That's not
Who?
like white people be on the news, but not for no shit like that.
No, you can't, bro. It's 97 of these white actors. I don't know these niggas. You got Josh Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds, Ronald McDonald, Mark Wahlberg, Mark Anthony, all these niggas. It's 97. Ashton Kutcher. That's 97 niggas that just look the same. Brad Pitt, Brad Beal, George Clooney.
Wildly interchangeable. Like I don't.
We got one Jamie Foxx, nigga. We got one Idris. We got one Denzel.
Boom.
That's it. Them niggas got mad white boys that are just interchangeable. You don't be knowing who these motherfuckers is.
I mean, you know the big ones.
Who's the big ones?
You named them. You named Brad Pitt one, George Clooney one. Like you know those, right?
Bro,
I ain't seen George Clooney and shit since fucking
I'm
Ocean's
just saying,
whatever.
like you know the big ones. You know the ones you always see.
who's not big
But
though? That's what I'm saying. I just rattled off 15 randomly.
The top 7 you just named was like, yeah.
Who's
big.
the top 7? Robert Downey Jr. Who's the top 7?
Just start coming back. But
Well, no, like I'm like when I think about like big, when he says Jamie Foxx, like I know I'm going for, I guess.
Like, do you understand how big Jamie Foxx is to us?
I'm not
Yeah,
even saying
little bit.
big.
Like, if we seen Jamie out, shit stopping. Black people see Jamie, black people stop.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, like specifically what Jamie brings when I'm watching a performance. I'm like, I know I have to go to Jamie to get Jamie's
Yeah,
shit.
you can
Half
only
the names he named,
you can
except
get the
for like I
same
fuck
shit.
with Ryan Reynolds, right? But like a lot of the motherfuckers, you can put any of the motherfuckers in a row, and I'm like, okay, I get the same type of feel.
okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Interchangeable. There is
Yeah.
it's 97 of them niggas that
If you
can play
if it's
any-
a British white dude, I'm like, okay, go, we in there.
They
Like,
so
whatever the fuck it is.
interchangeable that you can
Yeah.
throw Justin Timberlake
Nah,
in there
bro,
too.
like if it's like action or something or drama shit coming now, and I go watch the fucking interview and he's like, yeah, you know, it was a great film, and I just thought that like as we were putting together the script, I'm like, this shit gonna be fire. I'm fucking with it.
No, them
Great
niggas.
job
It's
with the
it's
accent.
it's 25 of them
job.
niggas now too.
That's what I'm saying. It don't matter which one. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like they're
Jason
not, like,
Statham. What's the other nigga that do now? 007.
whatever.
Him.
Exactly.
It's a whole
If you
bunch of
put
these
him,
niggas.
If you put him, I know for me, if you were like, hey, Denzel, I got to go to Denzel to watch some Denzel shit.
No, we
And
get two. We got two. We
There's
got
no other.
If I want a British action star, I got to go to Idris. That's it. There's no other black nigga that you can go to that's finna, like, you might be able to go to Franklin Saint now.
Did you know that fucking? I swear this whole time I didn't know that. What's his name? Daniel. I didn't know he was British.
Yeah.
This whole fucking time, like, get out all this shit. I did not know my nigga was British.
Yeah.
That shit's fire.
That's the boom right now. I told you, everybody's British.
They just. I think.
Franklin Saint, your man's from All American, him.
I think they take
What's your
acting
dudes?
still
What's
more
your-
serious than us.
They take everything more serious than us.
Like,
The
I
arts,
think-
they
like-
take the arts more serious.
Like I think to me personally, I think maybe because it started here or whatever, like I think we do hip hop better. Not to diss any British like rapper, but I just think we do it better.
Just
I
right
think they
now.
act better.
Right now, our curve is better, but we won't be doing that better than for long. Like, that's why I even look at soul music.
Not the way it goes now. Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Soul music, Blue Eye Soul, European blue-eyed soul will always kill American. So I don't give a fuck who it
We
is.
just in for the money.
No, not true. Because you got motherfuckers that grow up in this, like, you have people that grow up in the South that are raised on soul music who may never have a chance at like, this is something is ingrained in you before you know success. Do that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, some things are ingrained in you before you know it can lead you to success. Like, motherfuckers that grow up singing in the church and singing in certain things, you don't sing because it can bring you success. You sing because that's what you know.
Yeah, you like it.
So foundationally, it's instilled in you before you realize what the worth of it really is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're trying to do it the best that you could do it, just for the simple fact that you want to be the best at whatever your parent, uncle, aunt, person in the church is teaching you. So with that, like, when you just look at them niggas just as artists, to me, like, UK artists be fucking American artists up. Like, like Adele.
Yeah.
Amy
I'm
Winehouse.
a fucking blow too. Yeah.
Like, this is
Right.
Blue Eye Soul coming from over there is, that shit is
better.
way different than.
I think because, like, what you just said, I think sometimes, like, they take it like it's different for them. Like, when you say you've grown up your whole life in church, I think sometimes motherfuckers don't recognize that I gotta, like, take this and do a thing. Like, for them, that shit is like, I don't know. I don't know if it's, like, newer to them or whatever, but they take it more passionately.
They don't wipe the history of it. See, in America, we wipe the history of all the soul singers. But when soul singers used to travel over there,
They love that
they
shit.
loved
Yup.
them, and they never wiped the history of them. So they kept them niggas around, and the white people there embraced that shit and kept it going. So that's why you'll see them give it up and sing like certain people and sing Nina Simone songs and shit, is because they didn't find her abrasive. They found her beautiful, and they found her articulate in, like, what she was saying. They didn't look at it as a threat. She was amazing. She was really. They looked at her for what she really was, just like an amazing, phenomenal woman, not as a person that was a threat to the society that they were trying to hold on to. Like, so with that, you were able to appreciate her in her totality. You were able to appreciate these people in their totality, and that lets you let them live on forever in a whole piece.
I fuck with it.
Because you have to, you have to wipe away some of their music when you wipe away their identity. Because when she's saying, like, you know, my lover's black, I'm like, my skin is black, these things, you can't, you know, hanging Strange Fruit alone, one of her probably her biggest song is something that people, if you're trying to wipe her and the identity that she had away, then you have to wipe away Strange Fruit. You know? So I think even with we were talking about it the other day, Ida B. Wells. We were talking about Ida B. Wells. She was like a historical, like a woman who was just like a gangster. And because of that,
I want that shit in history books so bad, just for, like, descriptions that niggas put of people, like, next to, like, do the real thing, but just flat out was a motherfucking G.
Nah, she like carried a pistol and all that shit. Like, she'll tell you, like, here.
It's a
Goddamn thug.
a real
She
shit,
was
a
black,
fucking,
So
a real
I've
Ida-
always been, I'm a little bit of a history nerd, black history nerd, but I've always been a big fan of Ida B. Wells. But even me knowing more than probably at the average black person, there was a lot I didn't know about her. So I knew her as one of the founders of the NAACP, but I did realize that once I started learning about the NAACP in school, you didn't hear about her as part of that, right? It was Du Bois and whatever. So recently when I was reading up and reading some stuff about her, they were talking about how W.E. Du Bois pussy ass, because he was a hoe.
Fuck, nigga.
Ass. He was a
Pussy
hoe.
ass fuck, boy.
He basically didn't really fuck with Ida because she was for him, she was not.
She was a real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
Yeah, she was not the kind of woman, quotation marks, that he felt was an appropriate face for the movement, right? Ida B. Wells was talking about sex openly and explicitly when it came to lynching, right? So we know she wrote about lynching, but with all of this heightened black men is raping white women, Ida B. Wells is putting out articles like, actually, in my research, what I found out is sometimes ain't no sex happening at all, and when it is, it's just consensual. Like, y'all white women just want to fuck black men, and if y'all not careful, all of this running around talking about rape is gonna get exposed as fake, and the world is gonna know that your virtuous white princesses is just out here getting bent over. So calm down. Like, she was very openly, of course, not using that language, but very similar for the times. She was just being real, and he was like, whoa, because he liked to fuck white women. It was just not it wasn't a good look. And she was a real investigative journalist, like even for that time. She was going out to talk to white people, investigate white people who were lynching black men. We're talking about a little 5-foot woman going by herself to do these investigations with her pistol, and everybody who knew her knows she kept her pistol, and they would say, Ida, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't go there, and she would just be like, it's okay, if they take me, I'm taking somebody with me. That's a quote that she got multiple times.
I like her.
Like, she was that kind of a ferocious kind of woman.
She need a movie.
She does. She was that kind of a ferocious figure, and we don't talk about her in that way because first off, we whitewash all of our heroes anyway, and then when it comes to a woman like that, you really don't want that out. But we need it because we need
Danielle. I didn't even.
I know what I'm saying.
Because I thought about it because we've been doing movies all day and like black movies and putting together casts. I need Danielle from Orange Is the New Black to play Ida.
I fuck with it. I'm just more so here for like Tiff like completely shitting on historical figures. Like, that is some of the most enjoyable shit.
First off, all them pussy ass old niggas from back in the day. Fuck all them old niggas. Because this my, hold on.
I'm so
keep it a buck. Even Martin Luther King.
No, but yeah, I don't really
Martin Luther King fucks mad old. He fucks mad white bitches.
But I fuck with Martin.
Nigga, I've been saying
I understand what
this.
you're saying. That's cool.
I just love this.
Off,
I've been saying this shit for years.
No, but that's what I'm saying to your point. That's why I've never championed certain people is because nigga, like fucking what's your man Sidney Poitier is getting up there and he's like, oh, Martin loved to come up north because he had a white girlfriend.
Harry Belafonte
said that shit. Harry Belafonte was like, Martin had a
girlfriend.
Nigga,
you wasn't raspy enough. Love coming up north.
That's why he was one of the we should be together type motherfucker.
I knew
that
nigga daddy.
That's not the totality
it is, nigga. His father wouldn't let him marry a white woman.
Hey, look, you just got to take it my way.
He fucking with Coretta.
That's what I'm saying. Like he wasn't just a hoe.
I didn't
Martin,
I didn't want this to go
Martin
there.
was like, man, fuck these crack motherfuckers. I'm non-violent. I'm not non-fuck your bitch.
It ain't that.
That's what Martin was.
We always want to do that. You always want to do that, TJ. You always want to do that.
I was non-fuck your. I'm fucking.
You always want to do that. What it was is that's an active. That's it. He just wanted to be a white person. Martin wasn't fighting for the rights for everybody. He wanted to be a white person. It's not what you talking about.
Martin was eating the last. Martin was drinking the last juicy juice and eating all them white kids fruit snacks and shit.
No, he wasn't. He was fucking that bitch who wasn't even going out the front door. He was still walking out the back door.
That's crazy.
That nigga was a slave to slaves.
You have to ignore so much of his work to believe that all he cared about was fucking white women. That wasn't. I'm sure he liked to fuck white women.
All of them.
Cool. But there was a lot of other things. First of all, the whole non-violent softity soft that we like to hold on to in Martin is also not historically accurate. Yes, initially, civil disobedience was his practice. That's what he wanted. But there were many letters you can read, right? Letters from Birmingham when he was sitting in the jail cell, basically saying, I'm starting to rethink all of this shit.
Because the white bitch ain't come through with the bail money.
No.
That's what happened. This nigga had been around here being a sucker for this white bitch. TJ tried to make it seem like he was eating fruit. He wasn't eating shit. He was going out the back door. He was hopping. She wouldn't even let the nigga use it. This nigga Martin Luther King was hopping out the second story window to get out that white bitch house. TJ, fuck you and that idea that you shouldn't like it. He was a sucker.
He's a sucker ducker. I knew he was.
He was a sucker. Martin Luther King was probably from Canyon Country.
The king.
Listen.
That goddamn king, man. The king of black people. That's what he's supposed to be. Hell no.
Fuck ass suckers.
We can roast W.E. Du Bois, but we can leave Martin alone.
I never did like this little Johnny Afro ass nigga.
I'm for the chaos.
I didn't like
hold on.
I didn't like the nigga that much.
Wait, stop.
This is going wrong.
What?
I didn't like the nigga. I have a dream. Like, you have a dream?
Time out. You have always had deep-rooted hatred for Martin Luther King. What?
I thought he was bullshit. I always thought he was bullshit. Always.
Always. People have.
Anytime somebody.
Stop.
Let me get into it.
Black History play.
I'm for the K.
I'm for the black people. I'm for the black people. This
is
we should
chaotic.
combine. We should become
Cut this
one.
nigga mic off.
Oh my god,
bro! I'm joking.
That's amazing.
I'm
chaos.
serious.
I'm trolling TJ right now.
That's amazing.
Stop.
Niggas be coming at me
I'll
about.
give you a history lesson after this.
This is amazing.
We'll talk.
This is why I'm just stop. Chaos is so important. That's what happens.
I love chaos.
I'm such a fucking. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm all right. We gonna let that one
Later.
slide.
I-
Yeah. That's my nigga though.
Don't
That's
don't
my
let
nigga.
TJ get you in trouble. Stop.
I help you after.
TJ can love chaos all he want, but you nigga stop.
All
Yeah,
right.
see, like.
All right. I'll let it.
Don't let
Bring shit
TJ
out of
troll you
people.
to get TJ. Don't give a fuck about you.
I don't. agree
TJ
with
don't
it.
give a fuck about you.
Let me tell you something.
TJ don't give a fuck
I
about
tell
you. Is what I'm
people
telling
this.
you.
I mean,
tell
I do.
people
I just
this.
want you to learn
TJ don't give
hard.
a fuck about you. TJ don't give a fuck about you.
All right.
When I tell you stop,
all right.
You
all
hear me?
right. I won't say no more about the king.
I ain't said that it's not about be. Now you acting like Lil Eric and I'm gonna punch you.
You was looking real,
You look, you did it. Just it ain't that,
real
nigga.
baby
It's
booyish. sitting over there.
two things.
All right.
Martin Luther King did he had his shit. Don't get me wrong. I don't think his sole purpose is that he was fighting for rights just to fuck white women. Let me just not even. Harry Belafonte did say that, and he did speak on that. And I don't think that was something that was not known. I think even when we go talk about like the CIA and stuff and the FBI, when J. Edgar Hoover presented stuff to Coretta Scott King and, let her know, hey, Martin is cheating. I'm sure all them women weren't just NAACP black women, and some of them were white women that he was running around with in Chicago and all these places as well. So it's not anything that's a secret. Like that's just the thing. If you historically delve in, now if you choose to not like a motherfucker because of that, or if you feel like that's bullshit that a person like he fought for what he fought for, but on the back end, if you let that be what you consider him to be a hypocrite about, or not be about everything he was to say, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say is like he didn't, in my opinion, and from what I've seen and known, like I'm trolling right now, but I don't think he did what he did solely just to be able to.
Do you think what he did helped us out?
Okay, listen. Here's what we don't even know what he did.
I think that it. Yeah, I think it did. Just a simple answer, yes. But you can go ahead.
So I always say I hear you, but I think the reason why so many young black people have that thought about Martin Luther King is because we only know the really whitewashed version of him, and then we get told that he liked to fuck white women, and it's like, see, that nigga wasn't right. You know what I mean? But the truth is, the real truth of what Martin was doing is not what we learned. So the whole purpose of integration was not just so that we could magically hold hands with white kids. That was a nice speech for what the white media needed to hear. But the root of it was that it's plain and simple. The way resources are distributed in this country is based on who we give a fuck about, right? Yeah. Our government gives a fuck about white people.
Yes.
White kids.
Yes.
So the reason why black kids need to go to school with white kids is not so sitting next to a white kid is going to magically make them smart or some shit. Yes. It's because all of the resources are attached to this white kid. So you can't deny this school resources, funding, good teachers, because there's white kids here. Yeah. So my black kids that I put here are automatically going to reap the benefits of that. Because I can't make you care about them, I can put them in the spaces that you do care about. That's what integration was about. That's what putting black kids in schools with white kids was about. All of that shit was not just about we all need to hold hands and be friends. It was because that's where all the access was, okay? And then as the movement went on, he realized certain other shit, like housing and stuff like that. Once he went up north, segregation was different.
And not only that.
And you had to learn different ways to do shit. That's when he started to get frustrated. Like, it's poor. And he started talking to poor white people. Like, to be honest, you motherfuckers is out here in the same boat as us, better off because you white, but you still ain't got shit either. So what you would want to do is get on the winning team, bitch. And so we can do this all together because you're losing too. The same argument we having with poor white motherfuckers right now that voted for Trump. Right, you went out and voted for Trump, but bitch, you need Obamacare. You don't have no insurance. You know what I mean? So it's the same. It's that type of mindset that we need to distribute resources more fairly to black people, and the way you do it is by oftentimes integrating us with white people because they already got access to the shit.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
I do.
It's the same reason your black ass went to Mayfair.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
our parents
Yeah.
ship us out of our, which is a whole
blue-
different
a blue
conversation.
college
But yeah,
school.
Ida B. Wells was a real G,
Yeah.
and history did not do her justice.
I'm more of a Martin
so-
Luther. I'm more of a
Read
Malcolm
about it.
X type of dude. I mean, he had a white girl too.
I think
but
it's
he had swag with it.
I think when you come from a
Yeah,
certain
white
space,
girl.
I
that
think
was when he wasn't Malcolm. He was Malcolm Little back then.
Yeah. I mean,
Detroit
He
Red.
put red in this motherfucker.
Red.
God damn it.
I think if you from the hood, I think if you're a black man from a certain part of society or that raised with a certain mindset, innately you relate to Martin over Malcolm, or Malcolm over Martin. I think that's just in you. I think if you're somebody who was raised closer to, like, if I spoke to, I wouldn't expect a dude who was raised in the church to relate to Malcolm X. I wouldn't expect a dude who went to Morehouse to look at Malcolm X more favorably than Martin. I think there are things that influence us. I think when you come from the hood, I think a little bit more of what Farrakhan and Martin and Malcolm say you need, because you need a little bit more of the aggression. I think Martin had a few opportunities provided to him that didn't make it that he needed as much edge as Red needed.
yeah.
So I think his perspective of things were a little bit different.
Yeah.
We needed them both.
Question. How long,
Completely agree. I'm sorry.
like how long or if ever do you think somebody who like me might be like a Morehouse person or like you said a church person who views it differently, like how much do they need to see before they kind of go, maybe this shit,
It's no amount that you can see. It's,
No.
it's a certain you have to experience.
that's what I mean, like experience or whatever before they go, maybe my viewpoint is terribly skewed, because they be holding on to that shit.
Because their experience is what they holding on to. That's like the black person that has never had a bad experience with the police
Yeah.
has a hard time understanding why you, who've had all bad experience with the police, feel the way you do. They can't let go of their own experience to have understanding for what you're saying you going through.
You don't got an open mind, basically. Closed mind.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things. Like, I think it's that. I think that's a huge part of it right there. Yeah, I think like that's 90. Like that's.
I mean, 'cause I'd be
95.
like-
I think the other 5 is just that. It's fear. It's fear. Like, I think once you wipe that away, like, it's the fear of what's the reality. Like I always say that the biggest reality check, the most fucked up thing in the world to find out is that the world that you live in is not the real world. Like, that's the most fucked up. That's the definition of a reality check to me. Is that when you find out that the world that you've been mentally living in is not the real world. So when you don't believe cops beat people, kill people, or do things wrong, and then you get your ass beat by a cop while you was trying to pull into your driveway, doing the speed limit with your turn signal on and everything, that shit creates a certain fear, because now you got to figure out, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Like, what comes next?
And what else about this is not what I think it is.
Yeah. Like, all of that. And I think that creates a fear that makes people unable to be able to keep going. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, everybody wasn't raised by Big Tim and Big Verge and Big Eric. Like, that's everybody is not gonna have that fearlessness. It's not in everybody, bro. Everybody do not have, and I know we have it so quickly and so that we don't put enough on it or put enough value into it. But I think that, like,
No, I mean, I put value into it. I just always actually, like, I'll have this particular
but I'm
conversation.
sorry, let me just answer the question.
Okay,
flat
go
out.
for
I don't
it.
think it's enough experience. I can't tell you, because I think it's that element of fear. I think we have to gauge how much fear is in everybody to be able to say how much you will need to combat that and switch the view.
Well, yeah, because, like, when I have, like, conversations like this with anybody that look like us, it always comes down to, like you said, like, pretty much fear. And I always kind of rack my brain with, like, okay, how... If one was to try to, like, assist us in getting past that, because that to me always seems like our biggest issue. We don't do A, B, and C because we're scared of this, so we have fear of the unknown. Or what if, blah 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 blah. And I'll be always wondering, like, how to adjust that for people on a mass scale.
You make DEF.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You want me to tell you why niggas is afraid to do certain shit?
Yes.
Growing
I'd
up-
like you to tell me.
Growing up, all the niggas I knew that was gangster was never afraid to shoot nobody.
Mhm.
They was always afraid of what happened the day after you shoot somebody. So what was DEF? ABC was to get the gun, go find a nigga and shoot him. Now, after we do that, DEF is what? We hide, we do this, we do that, we get the people to get, like, what do we do after that? So after we are no longer afraid, after we change our experience, after we all come out and just be like, fuck the police, what do we do after that? How do we protect the neighborhoods? How do we stop the retaliation that's coming from the police? Because you know they finna come. What do we do? I don't think nobody has had an answer for that yet, and that's why we haven't been able to get everybody on board. If you can come to niggas with a real plan of being like, look, so the FOI said that every FOI and every Black Islam and all of them gonna click up, and so once we say fuck the police, they gonna start policing the neighborhoods. Everybody gonna take 8-hour shifts. The FOIs, these people gonna take the Black Panthers, the FOIs, and the Black Israelites gonna all take 8-hour shifts, and that's 24 hours. And every city and every ghetto in America that's willing to do this, they gonna send people to do that there for you. If you did that, I guarantee niggas is in the projects and everywhere. Old ladies, fuck the police. Get the fuck out of here. I guarantee niggas will be willing to do that.
I like the idea.
If you send some real niggas, some people who really can provide some security to like make people feel like not just big and tall and all that. I'm talking about some people who really come with some organization, and this nigga just really know like, hey, on the corners, you got your earpiece, and we really move like that, nigga. I'm a taxpayer. I would still, man, get the fuck off my block, police. The fuck out of here. You don't see all these FOIs on my street. Get the fuck out of here.
But I think that's speaking to a certain black person, right? I think to like what we were saying before about Black people who haven't had certain experiences, not being able to like hearing that and being like, well, that's ludicrous because, you know what I mean? Because they haven't had the experience of living in Black neighborhoods and all of that. Sometimes I think, I wonder what bridges that gap, but I guess I kind of apply the same thing that I applied, not to white people, but maybe to other people of color, is like, who's around you and what experiences are they having, right? And if their experiences are just like yours, if everybody around you is just like you, it's a whole part of the world, a whole part of what's going on that you're missing. So Black people who want to cling to upper middle class Black people, and we just gonna be around other people like us, and we not gonna go to Compton, we not gonna go to certain parts of West LA, we just gonna stay in this little bubble so that our experiences don't get questioned. We don't have to think about the others. If you live like that, then you'll stay like that. I think people have to get out of their comfort zones and spend some time in other places around other people.
That ain't gonna never happen.
But I mean, that's the only way I see you being able to understand what a young dude that grew up in Watts is going through. If you stayed in Diamond Bar your whole life.
Yeah,
I think we leave.
Never happened, but it would.
I think we have to start realizing that everybody that's coming with us ain't gonna go with us. And I think it's those people that realize.
agree.
Yeah, you
I think
definitely
once we
want
accept
these
that,
niggas,
I think once we accept that, we have to create a home base, and this is home base. And once you're not willing to come to home base, you're against us,
See ya.
and you just gotta die. No, and I mean figuratively.
Yeah, but that's a valid
figuratively.
point. Like,
If that means to me, when I say let you die, to me when I say let you die, I mean like I'm not Black, I'm OJ. We just gonna sit there and be like, okay.
Bye.
Eventually, you gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
We just not gonna be here to save you when you find out.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. We always double back to save them.
I do
we
think that's a big
always
problem.
double
Yeah.
back to
We try
save
to keep
them.
we
so.
try to keep everybody.
We
We're
try to
very-
save
and we're
all. We
very
won't
forgiving.
let
Those
not
are
one
slavery
of us.
roots. You gotta
Yeah, you
come
gotta
too.
let-
And that's
You gotta-
why I'm
all y'all
not.
niggas see, like I said this week, all you motherfuckers posting
We
them
gotta
goofy
forget
ass
some freedom.
cut the dead weight cis memes. Like y'all got to do that shit.
That
Like,
shit
let them
not real.
motherfuckers
It
go.
sound good, and you willing to cut one piece of dead weight.
I do that. What?
No,
I
no.
do that easy.
No,
I
but
love it.
but this
Verge,
my
you
thing
don't
though.
make connections
But
enough
Verge,
to
We
cut
ain't
them,
worried
Verge.
you
about
can
it.
only
Verge, you
cut
got
the
a Verge,
people.
you got a bunch of surface
You can only
relationships.
cut
You don't got
people
nothing deep enough
that
to
you
cut.
feel some type of way about that in spite of you
The
personally.
weight drops the shit off of you. Nigga.
But
Like-
what I'm saying is, what you gonna have to do when you got to cut Dushan off because he want to talk about dating white women, and you got to go, this is my cousin, but he not a part of the revolution, or he not a part of what we trying to do because he championed these people and don't understand. So I got to leave you over here
I
with them.
can't do that. He funny. Nah,
Exactly.
You gotta
That's the issue.
I gotta. He funny. I gotta laugh.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the
Nigga,
point. That's
you
my point
funny,
right there,
like,
though. Like, that's my
laughing.
point is that nobody. That's a hard decision to make, huh?
I mean, maybe it's not. He already look white. Probably not. Let me go over there.
But that's my point, though, is that it's
He
always
don't
hard
look
because
white.
it's always
He
one
like a
of
light skinned nigga.
It's always one of us. It's always one of us that's in your circle. You got one friend that's aspiring to have some white friends. It's always one person looking for their freedom through white people around you. And that's what makes it hard is that when you got to cut off that person that you know personally, that you like, oh, he just, man, damn, like, fuck. All right. He can't go. Like, that's
You
the
can't-
hardest
you
fucking
can't
part, bro.
make, You can't make exceptions. You would have to have like a
Exceptions
set
over
base.
standards,
yeah,
bro.
You gotta have a standard of this
Standard.
is what gets you the fuck out.
And
you'd
this is
have
what
to
I was talking
stand
about
by
last
that.
week when I said I have a standard of things I don't believe in exceptions. Like I can't bend. So to me, I can love you all I want, but once I start to see like, oh, this nigga not with the shits.
Yeah. Bounce.
Yeah, because you put my life in jeopardy after that point. Like,
Yeah, you're a liability.
yeah, you're a liability, and I can't do that. So even like TJ done been with me. We done had some of the best of friends that we was going to do certain shit, and it was just like, don't call him. Just don't call him. Just don't call him.
No, it's people I have like that, and there's nothing
Yeah.
against them, but
We went to go get a
Us-
nigga's cell phone back one time. Nigga got his phone snatched, and we didn't even call. Like we didn't even go get him to get his phone back. We was like, ain't no need to go get him. Just come on, let's go get it
you
back.
just kind of like where to place people in your life. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, like I could love you to death, but I need you to stay over here.
I might weaken my chances bringing you with me. If I go try to approach a nigga for something and I got you with me, that nigga might be like, oh, nah, he ain't about shit because he got him.
That's true. Like I said, we get way out of hand where I could have probably just
Yeah.
walked up, said something, impressed you. I
You
gotta
might get a
probably
nigga the energy
do
to
some
feel like he
extra
can
shit.
fuck with us. Like,
Yeah.
nah, you go stay over there. Let me go take care of this real quick. That, like, some shit be like that, bro. Some shit gonna be like, oh, Orenthal's over there. We're good. They're not gonna kill us. Orenthal's over there. He's Orenthal. Come here. Like that.
With you.
Pow,
They think
come
you
on.
gonna kill everybody.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not. You're not.
Orenthal now.
White people that have been good to Orenthal don't feel like he finna do shit to him. That's why I say it's easy to kill a nigga that did something to you.
Orenthal.
It's easy to kill the white woman that got your heart and is fucking another nigga.
fucking
But are you gonna kill these white men that you play golf with every 3 weeks?
No.
Them? Are you willing to get rid of them?
Hey, Twitter
I
world.
don't know. I think OJ a little crazy.
Hey, Twitter
I
world.
can do shit.
I don't know what the fuck OJ got going on mentally.
I'm
And
not
I
here on the
understand,
court.
and I don't
But I
either.
get
But
your point. I get
that's
your
the reason of me proposing a question. I'm not here to give no answers. Like again, I'm not here with this platform or with nothing I'm saying to be the end all be all to a situation. I'm just saying it to spark conversation about it. To me, I'm willing to have the conversation of niggas think that if OJ would or wouldn't.
Well, would it wouldn't kill nobody no more?
No, I'm talking about just like what side OJ on if the revolution pop off.
Oh, no,
nigga, OJ
there's
ain't
no
with us.
question
What the
about
fuck?
that.
OJ
He
ain't fucking with us.
OJ
ain't with
gonna
us.
wait till
Not
the
with
end.
us.
He gonna wait till
I
the
just thought
end.
you meant killing
Man,
motherfuckers out
nigga,
crazy
nah.
like a
Oh,
white man.
no,
Not
no.
like
Let's keep it in context. I'm not just talking about killing. I'm not talking about just killing and
no,
be killing.
no,
No,
OJ ain't
I'm
rocking
talking
with
about
us.
what we talking about.
Oh,
ain't
no,
nobody
OJ
making
ain't
no
fucking
argument
with
for
us.
OJ.
No, we got that. We gonna wrap that up, Chief.
Okay, so
OJ
yeah,
ain't-
that's my
OJ
whole
ain't
point.
fucking with us. Hell
He's the type
no.
of person to wait to see what happens,
No,
then
you're
hop.
not.
No,
OJ
no,
ain't
you're not.
fucking with
No,
us.
you're
No,
not.
we
You don't think
not.
so?
As
You're not
soon
old
as-
enough. You're not old enough.
No,
He
bro.
ain't got no
No,
faith
it
It
that-
ain't even. I'm
he
telling
ain't
you,
got no
Verge.
faith that she
Verge.
would
It don't
do
even
that.
got to be like hellfire and brimstone. As soon as the conversation hits, like the headline, the revolution is getting. You know, they're mulling it over.
yeah.
Not even talking about they mulling it over. OJ like fuck that shit. Them
OJ
niggas
gonna throw
crazy.
that paper away. He don't
Yeah.
even want white people to know he heard about it.
Yeah, fuck no.
Cause they might think he gonna turn. White people gonna hide all the papers with all the niggas. Bad hip and all. OJ gonna try to get up and get to the papers. It's not gonna happen. OJ not doing it. Like I get it, but it's certain
I didn't know we
niggas
was
that I don't
talking
even
about
want
OJ,
with me
OJ.
because I don't feel. I'm not going with Brian Gumble. Can't come with me. Certain niggas can't come. You just
Hey,
can't come.
Brian Goebel kind of got a bad rap.
That's cool. This dick. Brian Gumble can't come with me. Like I don't give a fuck. There's certain niggas that I'm not even taking a chance. I don't give a fuck about your rap, nigga. I need to know what you are. If you ain't giving me enough confidence to know what the fuck Al Roker, all you motherfuckers can't come.
Oh.
Give a fuck.
Brian Gumbo was kind of really pro-black though.
I feel like
he just
Bri-
had that
I don't know.
doofy
I
ass
think
voice.
Brian over Al Roker. I'm
Chris
not super
Rock
sold
might
on
not be
either
able to
one
come
of
with me.
them.
God damn it. Just because Chris Rock make me a little scared. God damn it. Certain people, if you ain't been out here on Jamie Foxx might not be able to fuck around and come with me,
Jamie Foxx
nigga.
is not going with you. I'll let you know
Shit.
that right now.
Yeah,
You ain't got to
yeah.
worry about him telling him he can't come. He's not
Anybody-
trying to. come.
Any like
Jamie
most of the
said,
celebrities
Jamie
that's
said, I got
black
a
party
Pixar
not
movie
going.
out,
to
y'all. Leave me the fuck
Yeah.
alone.
Jamie is not even going to show up to the meeting. You
Yeah.
ain't got to worry about giving him the talk.
trying to
He's
ride
not
his-
coming.
He was trying to live in his house with do nothing.
Nah,
Jamie
it's certain
was fucking Katie
motherfuckers.
Holmes, nigga, that was wild to me.
For you?
Bro, like we gonna act like Jamie Foxx wasn't the original Lil Fizz?
Sheesh.
What? What do
Oh,
I? What do
yeah,
I
'cause
not
that
know?
was
I'm trying to figure out.
he was with
I don't know a lot of things. Obviously.
Oh, like him and Tom Cruise were
Yeah,
great friends.
that shit, he
Like him
was
and
trying
Tom
to
Cruise
host
and have a
Tom
fucking
Cruise
movie out at the same time he started fucking Tom Cruise's wife.
Oh,
That movie
I
was
didn't
fire,
know.
though,
I
wasn't
The
didn't
it?
niggas
know
had
they
a
were
fucking
friends.
movie. That nigga met Tom, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know they was.
He had a
friends.
whole joke about that, like how much money Tom had and shit, and it was That's wild.
They had a movie out when he came out. Him and
fucking
Katie
with
started.
Katie Holmes.
Yes.
Damn.
I think they had a
Yes.
movie out, but
That's a
I
cold
thought that
nigga.
was just
No,
like,
that's a
you know what
cold
I
nigga
mean?
right
But
there.
I don't know, because
I'm doing a
Jamie
movie
tells
with you. I don't
Jamie will
gotta
tell a
like
story
you.
about you, like
I
you know,
didn't
like
know.
y'all niggas was a lot, like been best friends for 30 years.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
That's
know
wild.
that.
Like
That is
niggas act like
wild.
Jamie didn't.
damn. I always feel like Jamie just broke the cardinal rule. Like if you just gonna step out, like you got to get you up. Katie Holmes, I mean, like.
Did you see his first baby mom? Any of his baby
No,
mamas?
no.
They're all white women, and nobody is
Seriously?
nobody.
He
is-
has a.
I've never known.
From
that.
what people in
One
Hollywood
of them
say,
got the,
Damn, I didn't know that.
The voice.
I fuck white. No, I fuck black man haircut. Soccer mom shape,
Let me
look,
talk-
everything.
She got
is
to
the
let me talk to
same.
your manager.
She got a Tory Burch
Yeah.
purse, and she's getting in her
that's
fucking.
he has. From what
SUV?
people say, he has a thing for like average looking white women, like house mom white women. Like he has a thing. That's his fetish.
That is, I'm about to say, you
Y'all can
got
believe
it.
Like
Because
housewife,
that's
like house
fetishy
mom
as
white
fuck.
women. That's his. Like he fetishes that, but I don't think like he
Honey, I'm
understands.
home. Like, you
Texas
know,
white
like,
women,
yeah.
nigga. Basically, Texas white women.
That's
Blonde,
wild.
blonde hair,
That's
blue
true.
eyes.
Texas white women.
No, that's some shit from Miss Shada. He like
He like
weird,
Texas white
regular-
women.
That's crazy.
You like regular ass Texas white women.
That is
Every white
wild,
woman in
bro.
Texas get them a black man, and that's the fucking haircut they get. That's a Texas white. That's a Houston, Texas white woman. From Houston to DFW, that's all the white women in between.
bro. If
Yeah,
I'd
that's
if
how, I don't know
nigga,
if,
if
it's the
I'd have
first
made
one or the second one, mama, but that's what she looked like.
No, all of them look like that.
that's crazy.
The
If
second
I'd
one,
have
that second baby mom, she got a big ass booty though. That bitch, she
Okay,
might,
see that's the rule. Like you
she
gotta
got
have
a
some type of
nah, that
shape.
first one, Karen mama.
Shape.
I mean that makes. I mean that just
That
makes sense to me,
oldest
like,
one, yeah, she might be
I
a
don't
little.
know, man.
Nah, he
But
don't
that
care.
second one, no, that second one,
Nigga,
she,
look,
she
if I
she-
made
Shit.
unpredictable, I would hit every. I don't even know if I would make it to white. I would just be knocking all shades of brown. Like I would never even have to get. That's crazy.
I think that's the problem though.
You got
I think
got-
black women, like Jamie, is really like black women like Jamie,
That's crazy.
and I just don't think Jamie like.
Nah, he probably hit them off too.
Yeah, but niggas like to go where they tolerate it, not celebrate it.
Hit-
Everybody like to go where
hitting
you tolerate
something in who you want to be with is not the
That's
same
crazy,
thing.
man. That
Tolerate
is
it,
crazy.
tolerate it over celebrate it, bro. Like that's just like you like a challenge, right? So more times than not, you gonna go to a place where you feel like somebody's only tolerating you because it's no challenge, it's celebration.
Man, I'm washed, man. Love me, bitch.
So you
I'm
end
not
up
doing
chasing
none of that shit.
No,
You
and that's
know?
what that's a young man's thing. That's a young
Yeah,
man's thing.
fuck
Like
that.
it's two type motherfuckers that do that: young niggas and traumatized niggas.
Yeah, them niggas is whack. I like my back rubbed and my head rubbed and shit. I don't want no smoke. Keep all that bullshit. Y'all talking
Like dog,
about.
I'm
Fuck
trying to
that.
have the most simple life. I'm just trying to like just
leave me alone, nigga.
it be
What?
moments I be like, dog, you got it. All right.
I couldn't imagine. I can't be laid
Last
up.
night that we was texting about something, I was like, it's just easier not to tell you. Like it was just easier not to try to tell you.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, like, you know, I can't lay up and be getting all touchstone listening to Shea Butter Baby. This bitch ain't even never to use that shit. This is terrible. Oh, fuck that. You niggas wild. I'm sorry. Come on, man. I gotta call.
Yeah.
People like
I'm finna
they
call
like-
Uncle Jamie, man. We gotta talk about this, bro. You gotta fix it.
Jamie like what he like.
You
Okay.
gotta fix
Nah,
it.
but I digress. I just think certain motherfuckers just ain't going, and I just think you don't need certain motherfuckers to go. So for me, somebody that live in Baldwin Hills or wherever you live, and you don't want to come down off that hill, or you don't want to come down, I don't want you. So I'm gonna draw this line in the sand. If you come over it after like the deadline of 29th, you come after the 29th, it's just a wrap. That's it.
This is not. I mean, it's not that it's irrelevant, but I just wonder because when you said Baldwin Hills, and I feel like those is different. Like I feel like they close enough. You know what I mean? Like they come down the hill to party. They go to school at Crenshaw still, regardless.
That's fine, cool.
I think this is. Let me tell you. I'm thinking, is it a difference between that and like black people that moved to the IE and moved to Orange County and shit like that?
I
Nah,
think
they
it might
can't do that.
depend.
I
You gotta
think
move
they're
to the eye.
different.
I think it might depend
Nah, they
on
can't
the
do that.
individual.
It's
Like,
cheaper out there. They probably just want a house.
I think that's
Right,
my
but
thing.
you get raised out there, so now you're different.
Okay, the kids might be different.
That's
The
what I'm
mama-
talking. I ain't
okay.
talking about no fucking grown ass
What?
mama
I
and
mean,
daddy
I'm-
from Crenshaw that moved.
No, I'm talking about okay. I'm saying like, I'm 20. I'm 25. I got some money. I want to get a house. I go out there, right?
Where are you from?
But what about
I mean,
your kids?
Where
though?
are
No,
you?
like,
So
see-
now when you
Okay,
have
my kids-
when you have your kids,
Your
they don't get to go to
kids.
grandmama house in Compton.
Okay, they gonna be white.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think like what
your
she
friend
like
can make them white.
your upbringing, you bringing up like your kids. Like for
And that
me,
depends on what you do.
yeah, like for me, like what she's talking about. Like I had my parents moved out towards the IE area, but for me and my sister, like me and my sister are 8 years apart. everything. It was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you want to learn how to fucking ice skate. You have to come all the way back out here, and you will stay at your granny house because we refuse to have you raised and brought up and not have an understanding of your people and not be one of these weird ass niggas who's like, you know, thinks niggas is weird, think you like uppity or think you're above somebody. Yeah. So I don't know. I think for both you could get like weird because you said like in like the ball and here's I don't know. I feel like you could be one of them niggas who like, you know, what's that shit like? What's that house nigga mentality?
Well, they've hung out with him. That's why I was asking him. He's had friends that were from up the hill, so
I think it's a possibility, but I definitely think like it's.
I mean, you asking IE.
Like,
if you asking IE, you gotta ask him. You asking me.
He did IE, but I was saying.
No, I did me. I didn't do IE. I did me.
But I mean, that's my. I get you.
I mean, IE kind of.
In my experience with my niggas from the hill, 50 coming, 50 not. 50% coming, 50% not.
That's where I was trying to head to. Like, yeah,
it's half.
You still got those who think because even though they're so close, that might think because they're in a better place, so close that they're better.
No, some niggas just went to the. Some niggas from there, in my experience. How can I put this? You exercise your options, and you have the option of going either way. Some of them feel like certain things are more aligned with certain things, like, and it's not always just like, oh, my parents are from the hood, so I want to go to the hood. Like, I've seen niggas be like, my parents got money and are from the hood, but they just won't shake their ghetto ways. Why do you guys still do this? And we don't have to do that anymore. So now they run all the way to the opposite side to have a lifestyle that matches everything that they feel like they've been raised to have. So and then I've seen niggas who have it all and want to be from A-Tray gangsters. I really just think it's about you and what you decide and what you choose. With shit like that, sometimes I don't even think it's the parents. I think it's like who in that environment get to you first. Because I know niggas from up the hill who first experience was they got jumped. And after that, they was like, no, I didn't want to fuck with the hood no more. I didn't want to go on Slauson and all that no more. I wanted to go over here. And then I know some niggas, I was like, my first time I went to a party, nigga, and that shit was cracking. And after that, nigga, I was on Rent Paul every weekend. Nigga, I was Slauson every.
Yeah.
So it's just different.
So what about the people that feel like they black but they're not black?
What do you mean?
Like
Who is
actual
that?
not black people or
Filipino, different race.
You
can
not
feel
black.
whatever you want to feel.
I'm just saying.
I feel like I got $1 million.
No. I'm saying like they dress black, they act black.
Let me ask you a question. What about a man that feel like a woman?
The motherfucker's a woman. That's how it is nowadays. So I
To
don't.
you.
Oh, I don't think nothing of it. You a woman.
That's the same way I feel about this. You can feel black. I don't think nothing of it. Like, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I just don't feel.
You want to accept them?
No, fuck no. I don't. I'm done acknowledging POCs.
Okay.
I'm not acknowledging POC no more.
Gender and race is different.
Yeah, like I'm not acknowledging POC no more. No, it's not. Everything is trans now. I don't give a fuck. You can be transracial, you can be transsexual, you can be transgender. Everything is trans now.
Nigga, I need to go to the bank because I'm a trans motherfucking
thing.
millionaire.
Who you can do whatever you want, my nigga. You can't even go backward. Like, let me tell you something, bro.
You not black. You not
You
black.
can call yourself whatever the fuck you want to. Exactly.
fine.
You can call yourself whatever the fuck you want to call yourself in this world. That's it. You can be I don't give a fuck no more. But do that shit really mean no? You can call yourself transgender. That's fine, but you can't pee for 37 states, bitch. So unless you want to be a nigga in Illinois so you can whip your dick out and pee, then you need to shut the fuck up. Like, that's just what you can be what you want to be, but nobody's catering to that. So if you want to be POC, that's fine, but you can't say nigga around me. I'm not catering to your ideas that you black. I don't give a fuck what neighborhood you was raised in. I don't give a fuck who adopted you. I don't give a fuck who your best friend was, who house you ate watermelon, chicken, and grits at. I don't give a fuck.
I might care if I adopted you, because if I adopt a little white kid,
then you made a fucking decision. Then you made a fucking decision, and that's what you did. He ain't black.
raised a little white kid,
Then I made a
Tell him
fucking
not to
decision. And so when little Huey P. Newton and little Bobby Seals see this nigga, I don't give a fuck how many times you go over there. Me and you shall never part. Motherfucker, they gonna, if you white, and you gonna have to deal with it. That's just it. I made a decision to raise you. I didn't make a decision for the rest of the world to accept you. That's what the fuck we gotta stop. No, you can. If I raise my son to wear dresses, I accept you for being a woman. That don't mean when you go out there, they gonna accept you for that.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I'm saying how you would feel about it.
I would want my son to be accepted, but the reality of something is,
Everybody
that
gonna do it.
we haven't had the ability to do that in anything else. When our kids go to court, when our kids go to anything else, they have to be looked at for what they are in society. So I try to live with the standard of that. I try to. I know the exception for the hypothetical is nice, but I'm not doing it.
I mean, even in that scenario, if I like raised a white kid, I would love my child, but I would definitely have to be.
No,
like,
I
hey,
would know
man,
that you
white.
fucking
Yeah,
white.
you white,
Yeah.
man. Like,
I wouldn't tell you that you can say nigga with your brothers or nothing.
Daddy
no,
love you to
I
death,
wouldn't
but
tell you
this
that
this
either.
this is
you don't have none of the black
Hey,
nothing.
look,
You better go out
This
here.
white. This
These
is
are your
white.
hey look.
That was
These
more
your
of a
brothers.
joke.
This your family. Look, you can't say nigga, but
Yeah,
your
that's
credit
still
will be
your brother.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
you better
you
finance
know,
some shit for this family,
Yeah,
nigga.
motherfucker. Like you
That's a
got
lie.
yeah.
Because you white
Look
don't mean
out.
you got good credit. These
Okay,
motherfuckers
And let me have my
is
joke, man.
fucked off.
Let me have my joke.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
like-
fucked
yeah,
up.
you
You
can't-
fucked
let
up
me
out
have
here.
my joke.
Y'all ain't let me have my joke, my
I know.
little white Jamal.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's just me though. Like that's just me. Joke,
Yeah,
not
y'all
joke,
know, like,
whatever.
shit,
like, it's just
I
is what
feel
it is.
that.
I
That's
like
what it
the
is.
I
feel
almost
it.
like the
I
truth
feel
to a
it.
fault. So like I love my kid, but you not like you.
Yeah, I don't give a
you
fuck
right.
about. I don't give a fuck.
Shit, you might fuck around and see me. Come here, you little white motherfucker. Like I would just fucking all
Anything
up,
about
like,
my kids, like I don't give a fuck. If you fat, you fat. I'm not gonna tell you that you not fat and that you big. No,
Yeah.
you a fat ass little
You
fat person in the
be
world.
fat. Now go out there and
You
be
little
confident
fat
in your
ass
fat. But
son.
you
Yeah.
fat. They called me fat, daddy. You fat motherfucker. Like you want to run
Toughen
or not?
up.
Like,
Toughen up.
Either you need to stop eating or hang
Yeah.
around blind people, motherfucker. Like that's the only option
Yeah,
you
see,
got,
that's-
fat motherfucker.
That's what I knew. Like I was never able to come like, daddy,
Yeah.
they called me fat. Like you fat, nigga. Like if you want to be fat, cool. If not, cool. That doesn't mean you know should have kicked somebody's ass. What's wrong
I'm
with
not
you?
here for all that anti-bullying. Like I'm not here for all that anti-bullying.
You
No,
better go
niggas
fight
know
back. Yeah, I'm sorry. You better go fight back. That's how I was raised. Go fight back. Go
I'm
punch
trying to get you some jokes, man. Something. I don't know what the fuck you
Do
better do, but you
something.
better figure it out. But
like,
I just
fight
think it's
back.
that, bro. Like,
even that jokes. Like fight don't mean I don't necessarily need you to hit a nigga in the head with a chair, but just stop being a punk. Like you know.
that's
If
just
you-
it.
I mean, if you cried around him, like at this point, you should have just punched the nigga. I'm sorry. I'm
if
fat.
you cried around,
Like I was
me,
like,
Yeah.
okay, like not even. I wish
Yeah.
my gay son would come back and be like, they called me. You suck dick, bro. Like just go back to school and be like, what?
Now, that
nigga?
one right
What?
there, I can't probably fuck with my son if he did that to me.
Wow.
Hold up.
I'ma love my child. Like wow.
really?
So you can't love your son because of what he wants to do in his
I'm gonna
private.
tell him straight to you. So disrespectful
Business.
to me. You got
Okay,
my
so you
name.
know what he gonna tell you? You know what he gonna tell you? He gonna be like, you didn't marry my mama, nigga. You so disrespectful to me.
I'm like, this motherfucker crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's the same thing he gonna say to you, like, motherfucker, you
Oh,
crazy.
he gonna keep talking shit.
nigga.
Virg got.
Oh, you gonna
I'm like, God damn, this is gonna stop.
Yeah.
For real.
Like, oh,
Parenting was so tough for Virgil in a hypothetical. Like hypothetical parenting was hard for this nigga. He was like, oh,
Virg,
oh, where's your mother?
There's some motherfucking
Where's your
cameras
mama?
in here. That nigga Virg.
Wait till your mother gets home.
That
Oh,
nigga Virg took the headphone. Oh, you gonna keep talking motherfucker? Ooh, this
yeah,
nigga
I
shit.
could do it.
that
was
nigga backed away from the mic and everything was like,
He was
motherfucker,
about to get somebody a whooping. He was-
Tiffany move so I get over there to this nigga, man.
Oh, you don't know your motherfucking
Oh, we
I done
mind.
bought everything you got on, motherfucker. You gonna talk back to me?
My hypothetical son gonna keep talking shit. What?
No, see, here's the thing.
Where's my hypothetical belt? You better call hypothetical CPS in this motherfucker.
Because what age you talking? Because Virg's gonna fuck around and be talking shit and not pay attention to like him being old. He's like going down, and his son is at the peak.
Oh, no,
Nigga,
that
I
don't
take-
mean nothing.
Your
That don't
son
mean nothing. in our
6'2" and
family.
work out, and you woulda tell him.
That don't mean nothing. in our
tell
family.
him what he-
Uncle
what he
Popcorn
can
was
do.
5'7" and
I'm still gonna be
Antoine
talking
was
that
6'4".
shit.
That don't
I'm
mean
still
shit.
talking that
Wow.
shit.
Y'all
I
talk
don't
about
understand.
shit like they
I don't
unicorns.
understand. I'm
So
sorry. I
don't put
can't
that
do
He be
that.
alright. He be
Shit.
alright. Lil
Shit.
Verge be alright.
Shit.
Ain't no, I'm the only one in our family above 6 feet. He be okay.
Damn, you know what you is.
Yeah, I am. Me, and no, it's 3 of us. Me, Latron, and Antoine.
Oh, yes. I ain't seen him in a while, too.
Yep, we the only ones above 6 feet in the whole family.
Damn.
Even Daddy like 5'10", 11.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Really? He seemed tall.
Maybe if you lost some weight,
got
you'd
tall
look taller.
energy.
Yeah, he got tall. He's got big nigga energy.
Yeah,
he
like
got
nobody
got 6'5" energy.
No, yeah,
That's
nobody in here really watched like anime. But you ever watch Dragon Ball Z? The nigga power up and the whole. It just seemed like
Yeah.
that's like just. Hey, sir. Like I be saying
Respect
sir.
makes
Hello,
nigga
sir.
bigger. Like respect
Bruh.
makes niggas taller and like bigger. Like when you respect a nigga, they just seem bigger.
Yeah.
That's why when you were a kid, so many of the adults
Don't
in your
see-
life seem so big, and then once you get older and you don't respect them the same.
First
you're
off,
like,
let me do this real quick for y'all.
you're not that tall.
we was in bed the other day, right? And you know how you used to be sitting in bed, you used to be talking. She was like reminiscing on something in her life, right? And she was talking about her grandfather that she only seen like a couple times. And she went into this like really deep internal black monologue where she was like, as a kid, I seen him and he seemed so big. And when I got older, he moved into the retirement home with my grandmother because he was so sick that she had to take care of him. And she was like, and when I seen him again, he didn't seem so big. He just seemed like Frank. I was like, what the fuck? Kind of. I was like, I'm about to cry. She was like, his long wavy hair that was once brushed back was. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. He lost his hair. Like, this shit was so deep. And she was just talking, like we were just laying in bed talking, like just that shit.
In the middle of the bed you just went full Maya Angelou,
bro. And I told her, I said,
shit. I didn't feel that way.
I was like, but still you rise, right? Like still you rise though. Like even like that shit was
I
so.
Knew he was serious though, because like I thought I was just talking, so like I moved on to like talking about something regular, and he was like, that shit was heavy. Like,
it was heavy than a motherfucker, bro.
I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, your grandfather.
You felt that.
Like,
you was feeling it.
Oh my God.
Nigga, that shit felt like a movie. Like I was, as she was saying
As
it though,
said, like, in my
I was
mind,
watching
I see
it.
him like
TJ, I was watching it. Like we were sitting in the bed, so like we were sitting next to each other. So I wasn't looking at her the whole time because if I was looking at her, I probably would have cried because it was so deep.
Jesus.
I just turned and looked forward, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. And I seen him like. When he was like, as a kid, he was bigger than her, and he was like giving her something, and then I see him like coming to the retirement home. He was old and little, and I was like, oh no, he was so fragile, and his hair was gray, and I was like, oh no, like it was just crazy, man. It was so crazy.
Call Romel. This is the best short film.
Yeah, man, Romel or K4 was somebody get on the line.
Let me say something.
Did you see that
Shout out to
nigga
y'all
K4 a goddamn video
I like
vixen
y'all
now?
relationship. Y'all shit perfect.
So proud.
I just lay in the bed, chilling, watching TV, getting a nice little conversation. See, I get that.
No, yeah, I told her
like
we
that.
live a really leisurely life. Like that's what
good.
we have a lot of friends and shit that be like, oh, like y'all went places and didn't invite us, and it's like we don't plan shit. Like literally, we don't plan nothing. Like we literally be like, hey, like today we was just like, hey, we gotta go pick up our shoes from the mall, but when we was at the mall, it just ended up turning to a whole day where we do lunch and everything, but it's just. You want to get something to eat, and then something to eat turns into
something else.
And it just turns into a day. But it's not. We don't plan shit, bro. Like that's what. It's no pressure for us. We don't put the pressure on ourselves to be like goals. We just really do what the fuck we want to do, and it just ends up being that.
I like how intrigued Verge is by it, because that nigga about 20 minutes ago was like, fuck that bullshit. He is looking at this like, wow,
well, because
man.
see what happens is niggas
No,
look at
this love.
because
real
quick,
Okay.
like niggas look at.
All right.
Verge said he seen his moms and his
nigga.
pops.
I got you.
Hold on, let me explain it. Niggas, at least let me explain my perspective of it. Because you can see a successful black relationship, but it's nothing, it's successful, but it's not ideal to how you want to live your life. So you can see two old black people be successful, but they just old and black. Like nothing about them being old. No, hear me out. Like I'm not being funny.
I know what you're
I'm
saying.
not talking about you. I know what you're saying. I know you know. I'm talking about him. Because I know TJ, I'll lose TJ in a second with this. TJ be like, he talking about old black people because old black people smell like farts. Like, you be like, TJ, come back.
If I find
come
a
back.
joke, I'm going to take it.
Yeah, exactly. So, but my point is that you finally see something that you're willing to aspire to be, like in a relationship capacity. You get what I'm saying? Like,
No, I get it. I just like that in 20 minutes, the nigga who was talking their shit is now full circle. We did a thing here.
I definitely flip flop.
oh yeah, he's just
When
brilliant.
I see,
He's a
Definitely
retard.
flip-flop.
Yeah, that nigga said,
definitely like,
fuck it.
I look at it
I'm
like-
not, that nigga, I'm not going to stand on shit. Like, fuck
yeah,
that,
I'm a
man.
human. I'm a human. Whatever. I take it.
He young,
Yeah.
TJ, he 25.
Yeah. I don't know
like
no
it.
goddamn
But his
better.
25 is like our 19 though.
Yeah.
Like the shit Bird talking about at 25.
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm a
You
goddamn.
hitting Verge with these slick body blows every-
What?
I'm like part-time comedian.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm just a comedian, really. I'm
Okay.
Bird, I mean TJ, real quick. TJ, at 19, what was I?
You air it.
What was I at
He
19?
was nigga was a flat out comedian.
He did shows.
No, he told me.
Yeah, so I understand what you're saying, bro.
You just confirmed his. I was trying to like dig you, and you just jumped.
You literally chose the profession
just
I was
left
at 19 to describe yourself at 25.
Fuck it, man.
And then you just said that you wasn't the 19-year-old
Virgil, I
me
love
at
you to
25.
death. That was amazing.
No, but I'm not doing it though. Like
It's
I'm
okay.
not doing it. I'm not being a comedian.
What the fuck you think you doing? You in front of Mike right now, right?
I'm
You telling jokes to an audience, right?
Yeah. I'm not.
Waka waka, nigga.
This nigga always trying to be smart over here. This nigga always trying to be smart.
It happened. I think we have what, like a minute left.
That's it, baby. That was perfect
Yeah,
timing on the
that
exit.
was.
Now get your ass back on the mic.
I mean, no, that's it.
I like how he did. They rolled it, put it down like, yeah, got my little drink. Like, start doing the prick walk in
Verge
the
said,
blunt.
don't drop no fucking
on,
mic on
man.
me. Get
Verge, baby, sit back down.
I'm gonna
respect.
play this simply because one, I don't think niggas are giving this Fab tape enough credit. And
Oh
two,
no, yeah, we got to.
And two,
Is it good? I ain't
Shiggy
really-
said,
Yeah,
Shiggy
you need
said,
to check
cut
out,
me
bro.
a check, and that somehow became an issue, and I thought that shit was funny.
How y'all feel about that?
What, Fab?
No, not the fat, but him not getting a check.
I mean, that's Shiggy's job. Like, I respect
Shiggy.
him. Like,
Shiggy. How you say his name?
Oh, nah, Shiggy.
he wanted his money. Like,
Yeah. I think
I
I
mean,
don't.
like, I'm not
Shiggy
even-
got
I'm
paid
not-
for Drake. I don't think Shiggy did not get paid for Drake. I
I
think
mean, he did
Drake.
the video.
even
so.
if he-
But I think
even
Drake
he-
gave him like $10,000.
but even
That's
if
not
Drake
bad.
didn't, that was the thing that set him up. So once you there, you're like, okay, this is my standard. I need to get paid.
Yeah, now I got to get paid. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
like-
that's like if niggas Clue put Fab on the tape and then Fab told Funk Flex like I got to get paid. And he was like, "What, nigga? I knew you when you." I hate when niggas do that. That's
Yeah.
another show though. Go ahead and play
All
it.
See y'all next week. That was another episode. And I don't know how to end this, so we just gonna play the song.
Choose the episode to listen to. How about that?
All of them, motherfuckers.
Be choosy with your episodes.
Yeah, another one of you mother. Oh, y'all so funny. It's so great. Tell me some shit we said. I'm pop quizzing all you motherfuckers this week.
Yeah, and y'all hit Verge up, man. Verge need a girlfriend. Let's find Verge a
Yeah.
wife. I'm trying to find somebody.
That's the
somebody to
next
choose.
episode. That's what we're gonna do, a real radio episode next week. We're gonna actually have y'all call in and oh my god, I love Virgil.
Oh, I got somebody for you.
I'm
Outstanding.
international known on the microphone.
I got you.
I'm putting this money on the next day. But I ain't gonna